MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
David Paulino gets the call in Game 5 of the series.
Say he can be pretty bad at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Moving off tonight for the Yankees. Front center, Jorge Simon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Kemp is there. One away.
Second baseman,
Gene Segura standing in. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Paulino is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Springer, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Out for the Astros.
High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Kenny makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second, left fielder, Adam Eaton.
The 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Giancarlo Stanton now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Travis Shaw. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Steve Fisher.
Settling in now, Steve Fisher, as he'll get his first opportunity. hot shot down the line, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hicks playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's George Springer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hit hard on the ground to second. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Alex.
So digging in now, Alex Bregman. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Simone takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Yasiel.
In now is Yasiel Puig. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with another 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping in, Kevin Kenny. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Soft liner to the left side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold out.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Into the box, Horace Simone, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He flied out leading off the ball game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Kenny leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kemp into shallow center, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
At the plate, Gene Segura. He got called out on strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Kemp ranging into shallow right. 2 down. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first. Now the 1-1 pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. His first homer so far in the series, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Up next for the Yankees.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Bouncer down the line. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 New York.
Leading off for the Astros, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
And dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field.
Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Designated hitter, Scott Schebler.
Ready for another chance? Scott Schebler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's fouled away. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Into the box now, Mike Zunino looking to put the ball in play here. A bouncer to the left side. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They're down 2-0. Brad Peacock takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-1 home. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. This is popped up. Shaw over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail things here 2-0. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Leading off the inning, Horace Simone, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
In now, Gene Segura, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's got 5 base hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. Simone at third with nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Judge will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. The Yanks leave 1. They're up 2-0. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off.
Swing and a hard liner to center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A cold strike on the inside corner.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mike Zunino goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Into the box, Tony Kemp. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail it here 2-0. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Steve Cishek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now in the box, Steve Fisher. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Aroldis Chapman.
Stepping up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a game 6. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Chapman, 33 years old. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is a great teammate.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it one away. So coming to the plate, Adam Eaton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Fisher has a play. And sure enough, the Yankees are once again American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing.
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Play ball.